Hello, good afternoon. My name is Alvar Angeles, and this is my final project for the iOS Intermediate Code Path class of Fall 2024. My final project is titled MealMaker, and the goal of my project is to basically help users generate dish recipes that they may want to make. So, I promised in this project to have four required features. The first one is that users can log in and create an account. As you can see here, I have an intro screen or a login screen where a user can put in their email and password. Since I already made this account, I can just type in john@test.com and give it its appropriate password. And as I click sign in, it'll take me to the home page. I included this logout button so that you can log out. And if I were to enter a new account, so I would make john3@test.com and give that its own unique password. But this time click sign up. It did not find that account in the database, so it made an account for that user. The main feature of my app is to generate dishes. So the next required feature is that a user can tap a new dish to prompt a new dish. So every time the user taps this button, a new dish will appear. As you can see, my project is calling an API called the mealdb.com, which is a free API that basically supplies the user with meals and their instructions on how to complete them. Every time I push this button, a random meal is called from that database, and here I'm displaying their title and image. However, if a user may want to start a certain meal on how to make it, they may press the start button. By doing so, they will come up with this detailed view of the ingredients and the instructions of said meal. If they wish to follow along, they will simply just read the instructions, and at the end, when they're done, click Finished. Once they're finished, it'll tell them that it's successfully saved to their database, which is another required feature of mine. And on this database tab, this user will have their completed meal in their history. And that's basically it. The user may continue to generate as many dishes as they want, and if they like it, they can start said dish. If they did not want to complete this after all, they can simply click back and generate a number of dishes more until they find one that they do like. Click start, and if they start it and finish along, it will eventually be recorded into their history. And at the end, they can simply just log out so another user can start their dish generation. And that's pretty much my main final project for this class. I hope that I showed all the required features. By the way, my project is using Firebase for both user authentication and data collection. So as you can see here, I have a number of different users that are authenticated to access my database. And in this table, the completed meals table, I have a record of every single completed dish that any user has completed. It includes the date, the meal ID, specifically used to look up what meal it was on the database on the API that I'm using, the name, and the user ID based on which user completed which meal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.